FamOver.
Fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Thal, FamOver TV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by, whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there on this good Sunday, man. Hope everybody feeling good, good energy around, good love around, good vibes around. Got some good content to check out today. Hope everybody out there doing good, man. This All-Star weekend, I was trying to catch the All-Star this weekend. The All-Star this weekend was horrible, though, man. NBA All-Star weekend, it didn't feel the same like it used to feel back in the day, man. I missed the dunk contest. I missed the three-point contest. They made the events come on super early. I watched a little bit of the All-Star games today. I don't like how they doing it now with all them different teams and the world team and everything. It's like, man, come on, man. They doing too much, man. Way too much, man. Ty was good. Midwest. Charisma, Big Ant. Buddha. GNS was good. Salute to everybody in the building. We just gonna wait for a few people to fall in, then we'll get started, y'all, with the content. Yeah. The All-Star weekend was disappointing this weekend, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Angela, the Dial, the boss lady, is in the building. Wait for a few more people to fall in, man. Still a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world every day. More and more information coming out with the e-files. People learning more and more every day. More accusations, more alleged things happening. Solo. Tim was good. It's crazy, man. Crazy world we living in, y'all. For real. GLC, what's up, fam? We got a few people in here now, man. Let's go ahead and get into this content. I know people get to rolling in once we get started. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to it.
Every February 14th, they would sacrifice children to, their demonic deities that they believed in. And it's also associated with pedophilia. As I stated before, eros is the etymological root of the word erotic or eroticism, which is sexual love. Eros is also a little boy deity in ancient Greece who was considered, the national symbol of sexual attraction because they would like the little boys. Eros's alleged mother is Aphrodite, who's a man, a transgender. And what y'all need to know is that only difference between Greece and Rome is some of the names of the deities, but they share the exact same mythology. So Eros in Greece would be called Cupid in Rome. Aphrodite in Greece would be called Venus in Rome. But y'all gotta remember these are the same people. So now that you know that, Eros and Aphrodite actually comes from the Babylonian story of Ishtar and Tammuz. Now Tammuz is Nimrod and Ishtar is Esther, aka Semiramis. And so the story of Nimrod and Esther or Semiramis goes that Nimrod was a mighty hunter who used his bow and arrow on his own mother to make her fall in love with him. And, he had sex with his own mother. He got her pregnant. And that was the first origins of the Immaculate Conception because he didn't want to tell his army that he was having sex with his mother. And so Nimrod and Esther, aka Easter, you celebrate Easter, became Eros and Aphrodite. Eros and Aphrodite became Cupid and Venus, and Cupid and Venus became Virgin Mary and baby Jesus. And so the reason I'm bringing this up is because Venus is Valentine's Day is a hybrid holiday combined of symbolic to Lupercalia, as well as the celebration of Cupid and Venus, aka Nimrod and Semiramis, aka Esther. And so this is why Cupid has the bow and arrow to symbolize Nimrod, who was a mighty hunter who used the bow and arrow on his own mother. And then what they don't tell you about Cupid is Cupid had 2 arrows. He had the golden tipped arrows, which was to make you fall in love, and then the blunt tipped arrows, which was to make you fall out of love. And if you read the story of Cupid, he was basically like a mischievous demon. He was actually considered a demon because Nimrod is considered the king of demons. And what Cupid would do was for his own, diabolical satisfaction, he would ruin people's relationships. So he might see you in a 10-year marriage or a 10-year relationship and come make you fall in love with your brother. And now you in incest. You know what I'm saying? Or this, that, and third. And if you look at the paintings of Cupid, whenever he's finna use the blunt tip arrow, he has the blindfolds on. And so Cupid, in ancient Greece and Rome, was used.
Damn. That's deep right there. Motherfucking Valentine's Day, man. Valentine's Day ain't nothing but a sex energy harvesting day. That's where all those late babies come from. All those late babies like November, December, and all at the end of the year and everything. We come from this Valentine's Day. That's what all they be promoting, man. That shit crazy. Young Pharaoh, man, has some information too, man. I don't know what happened, what they did to Young Pharaoh. He said if he quit, teaching the word and giving out information that they got to him. And I believe they got to him now because if y'all see him lately, man, it's just sad to see. Like he on a whole nother, it ain't even him. It's like a shell of itself or something. Kind of crazy, man. Let's keep it going.
You guys will not believe what DJ Vlad is over there tweeting on X right now. He's confessing everything about Jay-Z. We see why he was always on Nicki Minaj's neck, because he knew the truth. Listen to this confession. I have a confession. Roc Nation has been paying me to support Megan. They also paid off all of the jury members to convict Tory. And they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album. They paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the bullet fragments. She was never shot. The LA police are all on Jay's payroll, and it doesn't stop with LA. But you're not ready to hear that part. The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who do you think paid him to do that? You already know the answer to that. The 3 Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal, all paid off by the Rock Mafia.
Damn.
He also says every blogger is on Jay-Z's payroll.
We
all got paid with Bitcoin. Now that the price dropped, you'll see a lot of us turning on him. He said it's deeper than that. Jay-Z is Epstein. He said the money stopped coming and I never signed an NDA. He said it started with $10K a month. During the trial, it went up to $50K a month. All the payments were in Bitcoin, so they couldn't be traced.
Wow.
He said Jay also paid Trump not to pardon Tory, even though it's a state case. Trump can only pardon federal cases. But knowing Trump likes to bend the rules, Jay wasn't taking any chances. I can't keep these lies secret anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silenced me. Now, users are on X right now are confused. They don't know if he's trolling, but this doesn't seem like a troll because a lot of stuff is hitting the fan since these files have been released even more today. And people are going to have to start talking. Whew. As much as I don't like DJ Vlad, he has just unleashed so much information. Jay-Z was so desperate to be trying to pay Trump, knowing that Trump can't pardon him. So that was just idiotic of him. It was all a plan because these people already been warned about Jay. They probably already knew some things allegedly about him and just let him sink his own hole. Let's see what happens, guys. This is crazy.
Hey, the thing is, looking at the whole situation with Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion, that whole situation, like, it don't take a rocket scientist, even with all the information and everything, to know that what they said happened didn't happen. Like, he didn't. They tried to put it on like he did and everything, but if from all the information and all the witnesses and all the stuff, even the new stuff that came out, the bodyguard, like, Tory didn't ever do it. And they just like, I guess they didn't want to mess up her image or Meg Thee Stallion image because she over there with them and everything. But it seemed like wow, y'all put somebody behind bars and a joint for 10 plus years, like ruin a motherfucker life, or like, cause you don't want to like, y'all could have cleaned their image up. Y'all could have been like, the bitch was drunk that night and was tripping and it's all good now and everything. Like, everybody know Beg is a drunk. Like, what the fuck, man? And then with Vlad, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't know. I don't think Vlad will be tweeting something like this just to make up some shit, just to get, you know what I'm saying? He don't need to get views and none of that type of stuff or go viral, because he already viral. So it might be some truth to this. He said that he was on the payroll. Even academics said he used to be on Rock Nation payroll. So it's a lot of people speaking up against Jay right now. I know Jay like, man, they forgot I got billions and everything. They talking like he might get to wiping some noses soon. For real. Let's keep it going, man. Felicia, what's good?
Breaking news.
Yeah, what happened?
DJ Vlad just dropped a tweet. It's in the chat right now. Alex, you're going to want to see this. He's breaking down Tory Meg case, Epstein case as well. Watch this tweet.
All right.
Here we go.
I have a confession. Oh, what the fuck?
This is big, bro. This is really big.
What the hell? Well, and he took the money, of course, because he's not surprised. I mean, okay. It says here, do you know who DJ Vlad is?
I've heard the name.
Yeah, he's like a music, he does like
interviews
music commentary.
yeah.
But go
What's he saying?
He says, Rock Nation has been paying me to support Megan Thee Stallion. They also paying off all the jury members to convict Tory Lanez. And they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album. Nigga, what the fuck?
Now, see, that's something people can look into right there. Find out who the judge is and find out who his grandson is. And if his grandson got a fucking album and he got a Jay-Z verse, a motherfucker that we probably never heard of, but he got a Jay-Z verse on his album and everything, do you know this shit is 100% facts? Like, that right there, too detailed. Like, somebody need to do some investigating work and figure it out. Like, who is the judge? Who is the grandson of the judge? And do he got a Jay-Z verse? I'm sure he didn't put it out. He got that verse. He probably put it out the next day.
They paid off Meg's doctor to lie about the bullet fragments. You covered that as well, Mary.
Yeah, it was glass.
She was never shot. Oh, but she was in pain, right? The LA police are all on Jay's payroll, and it doesn't stop with LA. But you're not ready to hear that part. The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who do you think paid him to do that? You already knew the answer to that. The 3 Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal, all paid off by the Rock Mafia. Jay also paid Trump not to pardon Tory, even though it's a state case. Trump can only pardon federal cases.
Exactly, yeah.
But knowing Trump likes to bend the rules, Jay wasn't taking any chances. I can't keep all his life secret anymore.
Damn, Trizzy, you let him pay you off too? Damn, Trizzy.
My last tweet, you know who silenced me.
Wow. Interesting.
Well, as more people come out, it's all going to come out.
Come down? Says it's deeper than that. Jay-Z's Epstein.
Interesting.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, there's...
What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, this is the same model. It's not just Epstein. People ask, what's the next Epstein? It's open back when story time, transgender. It's all out in the open now. That was all beta test. Now it's full on in front of you.
Right. Shit. It's out here.
So people want to know why Jay-Z was in the Epstein files. Well, it was said that he was present with Harvey Weinstein, who was a good friend of his, by the way, and Jeffrey Epstein when a victim was abducted. Now, many people were like, Jay-Z's not friends with Harvey Weinstein, wasn't friends with Jeffrey Epstein. Just because he's in a couple pictures, that doesn't mean anything. Well, let's hear what Harvey Weinstein said himself.
In your thoughts on Donald Trump and what it means for what it means for mass incarceration.
You know what? This is a labor of love for Jay, and as a result, he's my friend. We're here to talk about that and nothing else.
It ain't nothing else to discuss. He just said, "This is my friend." We seen the picture in the E-files with you and Harvey in the crib, man. And then the girl said something happened to her, and you was there with Harvey Weinstein. Everybody in Hollywood, even everybody outside of Hollywood, everybody know Harvey Weinstein is a dirtbag, man. Everybody know he a fucking dirtbag. Can't nobody stand him. This your homie, you hanging with him. Look, he spoke up for you right here in 2017 at the Sundance Film Festival. Like, this is my friend. Like, nigga, man, this shit crazy, man. Jigga, man, I like a couple years ago, man, they wouldn't been able to tell me nothing about no Jigga. I'm like, yeah, right. Jigga ain't involved with none of this old creepy ass shit. And now I'm looking at you a little different now, man. Especially thinking about that one video when they was filming you and they came to your door at a concert or something, and you opened the door and you had a room full of little young white girls in there and everything. Like, what was they doing in there? What was you doing in there with them?
And can I ask you about mass incarceration? And do you think the movement?
However, it's not just Jay-Z, though.
Jazzy, what
A lot
up?
of people was Harvey Weinstein's friend and said he was a good guy.
Start by thanking Harvey Weinstein for organizing this amazing day.
Look, all the freakos is cool with Harvey Weinstein. Michael Obama cool with him. Jay-Z, everybody got some shit they hiding in the closet cool with Harvey Weinstein. This shit crazy. K. Smith, appreciate you typing in. Glad you're here.
This is possible because of Harvey. He is a wonderful human being, a good friend, and just a powerhouse. And the fact that he and his team took the time to make this happen.
I know that music in the background go do something, man. I don't know why they got that playing in the background.
Obama said that Harvey Weinstein was an amazing human being. Now this man's in jail for abusing his power when it came to women, sleeping with women for different roles. Now, I'm not saying Michelle knew anything about anything. We don't really know that to be true or false. But I do want you to see the bias in this. If that was Trump saying that Harvey Weinstein was an amazing human being, you guys would go
crazy
ham on him.
Right. Right. If Trizzy was on here like, yeah, Harvey Weinstein's a great person and everything, man, they would motherfucking crucify Trizzy. Everybody.
However, Jay-Z is definitely in some secretive nonsense, some satanic occult nonsense. And we can go down the line from what he puts in his verses to what he wears to see that. However, it's all coming out. These people think that they're God, but God is going to show them who's God. Just watch.
This shit crazy as hell. The government is planning on spending $38.3 billion on a new facility for ICE. So altogether, before this year is over, they will be able to hold 92,600 detention beds, fool. This shit just don't make sense to me. It's like mind-boggling, because how do they got $38 billion to spend on a new facility, but don't got money to help people that's in need of homes, groceries, childcare, healthcare, all of the above?
This shit right here is so crazy. The Nancy Guthrie stuff. Like, I feel like something happened where her daughter and her son-in-law, or whatever her daughter's dude, like, they did something. They got their hands in it, because this shit just ain't adding up. Trying to make it seem like she was kidnapped. Like, I think something might have happened to her and they just trying to cover it up. They try to make it seem like it was a kidnapping, because even with like the ransom and all that, like, that shit don't even add up. Like, the ransom, and then they showed the ransom, like the ransom little email letter, whatever it was. I'm talking about, it's like the punctuation, like the grammar English on there is to a T, like perfect, like ain't no mess ups. Like, I mean, I understand, you can be a criminal and still have good English and grammar and everything, but that shit just don't seem right. Then they asked for the money in Bitcoin. Then they didn't say nothing for a couple of days and everything. Like, if you doing a ransom, you gonna be on them quick. Like, hey, send that money right here immediately. Like, we ain't got time to be playing no games. Like, this shit right here ain't adding up. But then she getting all this national coverage and press. Like, I don't understand it. When there's so many other people out here that's missing too. This shit crazy.
I have a theory that slavery
Right. And then again, that might just be something that they put out here as a distraction, y'all. That might just be a distraction and everything. That might be part of propaganda. You're right. You're right, Ms. K, for sure. ATX, what up with you?
Slave masters still exist, just not in the way you would think a slave master would exist. So they still operate in today's age, just differently. So they still have cattle because they never considered you a person because you're a property. So you see what I'm saying? Bro, they literally grab their best pieces of property, right? Whatever they consider their best one. They pump that nigga up nice, package him nice, and they move whatever they want to move through that
him.
channel. That's how it works.
That's what they do in the kites tonight.
They move it through the channel. They, to me, I think they is the elites. That's what I think. Right? They have a system. This system they got, bro, they got like mad drops, right? But they got it's almost like an army, right? And they just move. And they move niggas. They go here, you go here, you go there, you go here, right? I feel like, and I know I'm not tripping, but they gonna try to make it seem like I'm tripping. But I'm not tripping. Every industry has to get consumed.
Right.
They have to get consumed. Because you gotta live under the system. If you don't live under the system, nigga.
Right.
So what we seeing now, what we seeing is people damn.
He thought about it.
They got him.
Yeah. And it's crazy because some of these people, like, everybody want to be successful. Everybody want to be successful. I want to stream and become bigger and make a lot of money streaming and doing this and bringing information and everything. But it's like you get to a certain point to where you getting money, and they come to you, but sometimes they come in disguise. Like sometimes some of these people we be saying like, oh, they sold. Like they don't be knowing that they sold. And then by the time they figure it out, like, damn, I just sold my soul. It'd be too late. Like they already caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like if like I just said, everybody want to be big. If I'm streaming, I'm going hard and everything, and somebody come like one of these bigger companies and everything, like, hey, we're gonna let you keep, you can keep all your creative director rights and everything, you can do whatever you want to do and everything. We finna give you $100 million check. We just want you to keep streaming. We loving what you do and everything. You like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah, sign me up. I'll take that. Then you get to going, and then as you going, they sending you little shit, emails, calling you like, hey, Thal, we need you to, hey, can you mention this in one of your streams? And then you know what I'm saying, you slowly but surely getting caught up in they said, then you look up and you be like, damn, these motherfuckers got me about it. But they didn't give you 100 M, so it's like, damn, you locked in now. This shit crazy game, y'all.
We're not even on Earth.
Hey, TX said, then the booty hole. After they give you that 100 M's and everything, they gonna be wanting that booty hole next, man. Oh my God, pause, man. My bad, y'all.
Aliens are real. They exist. Okay? But they won't make contact with us.
This shit crazy. Hey, Phantom on to something. See, Phantom, no. They gonna fuck around trying to get to him too. He talking like this now and exposing some of this stuff. In a minute, we gonna look up Phantom, gonna have him a big deal, good sponsors and everything, and he ain't gonna be speaking on none of this no more. They know exactly how to shut motherfuckers up, man. Let's keep it going. Christopher, what's good, fam? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Keep the algorithm jumping, y'all.
Knowing bodies and body parts, a trial set to begin in just months. And tonight, new grisly details of what the FBI says really happened.
ABC 15's Nicole Valdez is live. And Nicole, this paints a Frankenstein-like picture.
Hey, do y'all remember this story? The human chop shop in Arizona that they was doing with the bodies and everything? I guess the trial finna come up now. The trial for them people finna come out, but I remember this. This was years ago and everything. Like, this how you know, man. Like, we live in a cold world, man. Like, this shit really exists, man.
Yeah, it really does. Katie and Steve, closed for years. This building off 24th Street and University doesn't look like much, but according to new claims in these court documents, the Biological Resource Center was essentially running a chop shop for human body parts, mixing, matching, and selling them in ways we'd never heard of until tonight. Described as unsettling, but it sounds a whole lot worse. One FBI agent revealing what it was really like inside the Phoenix body donation facility. In 2014, he saw everything from buckets of heads, arms, and legs to coolers filled with severed penises when the FBI raided the building.
Confused and angry. We thought this was going to be doing some good.
He even spotted a smaller head sewn onto a larger torso in a, quote, Frankenstein manner.
It wasn't.
See, that's some bullshit right there. It was, see, like for a second I got threw off because they said it's a body donation center. So they people, you donating to these people, ain't no telling where these organs or these body parts might end up because you donating this body to and I know you wanted to go for a good cause, but in back of your mind, you got to know, like, man, they might be on some bullshit. But then it's somebody working in there that sold a small head onto another body and was doing all this nasty, crazy shit. Oh, horror film type shit. Like, that's crazy.
The choice we made. It wasn't a choice any of the families made.
Body parts piled on top of each other inside Biological Resource Center, where families donated their loved ones for medical research.
Discoveries of
sickness
and disease, maybe come up with a cure.
Some say the company violated everything they promised.
Tragedy that's never resolved, and it just keeps going on and deeper.
The limbs, according to that agent, with no apparent identification. The company sued months after the FBI raided families claiming their loved ones weren't treated with dignity and respect, a promise written on their own consent forms. The company also accused of selling body parts for profit after saying they'd only use the parts they needed and would cremate the ones they didn't and return them. A torso with a head apparently went for $2,400. A leg about $1,100. They'd even sell knees and feet alone for under $500.
This shit right here is like wild to me. Like, who the fuck? I know they selling this shit on the black market. You know what I'm saying? They booming some of this stuff on the black market, but who is going to buy this type of shit? Like, what the, like, who is going on to tour browser going on to the black market? Like, man, I'm finna go buy me a leg for $1,100. They got legs down in Phoenix, man, for $1,100. You probably get it for about a stack. Like, what is you finna do with that leg? Like, is they finna eat this stuff or what the fuck is going on, man? This world's so weird, man.
100. Now, the owner of the Biological Resource Center was already sentenced, but he was only given probation. He will be back in court in October, though, for several civil lawsuits filed by Arizona families. For now, we're live in Phoenix.
That shit crazy.
The FBI found bodies sewn together like Frankenstein in a human chop shop in Arizona.
Described as unsettling, but it sounds a whole lot worse. One FBI agent revealing what it was really like inside the Phoenix body donation facility. In 2014, he saw everything from buckets of heads, arms, and legs when the FBI raided the building.
Confused and angry. We thought this was going to be doing some good.
He even spotted a smaller head sewn onto a larger torso in a, quote, Frankenstein manner. Body parts piled on top of each other inside Biological Resource Center, where families donated their loved ones for medical research.
Hey, Charisma, I thought about that too, man. They did, man. They ate Bob's leg on on Walking Dead. They sure did, man. This shit is crazy out
Some
here,
say the
man.
company violated everything they promised. The limbs, according to that agent, with no apparent identification. The company sued months after the FBI raided families claiming their loved ones weren't treated with dignity and respect, a promise written on their own consent forms. The company also accused of selling body parts for profit after saying they'd only use the parts they needed and would cremate the ones they didn't and return them. A torso with a head apparently went for $2,400, a leg about $1,100. They'd even sell knees and feet alone for under $500.
Something. These EP files is literally the absolute start of the great deception that is getting ready to come. And I say that because one thing that the EP files has done, it has literally exposed that Jesus is real, but not that Jesus is real, that we live in a world with high spiritual activity, but it also have revealed the disclosure that the GOV people had been talking about, that they were going to disclose, and the whole summer was these meetings and these press conferences concerning the disclosure. And we found that these people are literally reptilians and lizards. And not only that, but it is proven by way of what we've seen that has came out through the files. And this is the start. I'm like, why is it so significant? But this is the start.
Hey, you know what? Damn, I didn't think about it from that angle. These motherfuckers are probably reptilians and lizards and everything, because why is they so fond of eating people or babies, allegedly, entertainment purposes only? You know what I'm saying? We seen the files, they making beef jerky and shit out of people, and they got restaurants and that they eating out of that's making special dishes. It's called cannibals and cooks or something. And like maybe these people are really, maybe the reptilians is what's really exactly what's going on, man.
Of the great deception, because they're disclosing the supernatural realm to the world. And all of us, most of us, already, the conspiracy people, we conspiracy, we already knew this. But there are a great deal of people that didn't know that the supernatural realm is real. Now there's this big conversation, I'm going to do a video on it later, but there's a big conversation on astral projection. And this disclosure is happening because they are preparing the atmosphere. The kingdom of darkness is preparing for the great deception, preparing for the AC to come on the scene. First, they expose the evil right in front of you. They normalize it some way. They're trying to make it normal where we are like, oh yeah. And then they did this as if it's normal. But I told you, anything demonic from a demonic source, it's weird. It is weird. That's the first sign of the demonic sources. And then they create us living in chaos, getting us used to the normality of evil and darkness, and invoking it within society, invoking it within our conversations. So now it begins, the evil feels normal. It's normalized.
Right.
And this is
because like some of this shit that we done found out and saw in these files and everything, and I've been seeing people talk about it like we ain't mad enough, like people ain't mad enough for seeing this stuff. Like, it's like this shit, right, it's normal. Just think about it. We on here talking about motherfuckers eating humans and making jerky out of people and selling body parts, and they got underground things going on. They messing with kids. They essaying kids. They drinking the the red stuff inside people. You know what I'm saying? The adrenaline, Google Chrome shit. You know what I'm saying? We saying all this stuff like it's normal. Like this shit ain't normal. This shit is crazy. And then it's like they didn't roll all this stuff out to us, and we learning. Everybody learning. It's like right. We desensitized to it. It ain't like I bet other people hear this type of shit somewhere else or something like what? Like hell no, that's crazy.
The disclosure that they are doing because they're getting ready to prepare the way for that supernatural situations and events. And you know, people were saying that they were waiting for the UAPs and the people invasion. It is the people. It is the people in the EP situation. It is the people. They are the people.
Wow.
This is wild to me. They are the lizards, the wizards, the witches, the warlocks, the lizards. It is them. So the reason why they're releasing it, because they are getting ready to be activated.
Wow.
And in order to be activated, they literally need the AC to come on the scene, and that is when they're going to be activated. So that is why the EP files was held up, and now it's being exposed for such a time as this because of the timing of it. Now, if we all don't understand the timing of it, I don't know what to tell you. So now they build this normalized evil. You live in chaos. Evil begins to feel normal. Corruption feels normal. And now the supernatural realm is activated. It is literally a spiritual attack for deception. And I need people to understand that. The Lord literally said this is a spiritual attack. I didn't even understand what that meant. Like, what do you mean this is a spiritual attack? It's a spiritual attack because it's setting up a great deception. This is wild because if your eyes is not open and you're not operating in the Spirit of God, you will miss it. You will completely miss it. You will just think, oh, this is fraudulent. They're all making it up. It's right or left. The left is trying to demonize the right. They don't want the principle. That's chaos.
Right.
When truth is right in front of you, and that is the deception of it. The deception of it is the truth is right in front of us.
Hey, she on to something, man. Salute to her. She definitely hitting it right. She right in front of us. But it's the big deception. This shit crazy. And they roll it out right in front of us, and we just let it just roll out. Just like, everybody going on with their, it's just regular day, just it's all normal and everything. Yeah, you seen they was making beef jerky out of the little babies and everything. Oh, yeah. It's just regular normal shit, man. This shit crazy. Evil up. I'm trying to tell y'all, evil up on the scoreboard. Evil got so many points up on the good right now, man. It's gonna be hard to come back in this game, man. Evil up. They down there about to bust the clock on us in the game, man. It's crazy.
But the lie and the deception is to say that it's not truth. This burns me up because the enemy is cunning, and he's not only cunning, but he's ridiculous. Get your houses in order. And this is not for you to be, I'm not here to fearmonger anybody. If you have fear, that's on you. You bring in the fear, not me. Get your houses in order. And when I mean that, I mean your soul. When they say get your houses in order, what does that mean? Your soul. Get your soul in alignment with God. We did a corporate fast in the top of the year, and the Lord spoke to me, alignment. This year is an alignment year. In the spirit, we are to align ourselves with God, because if we're not in alignment, we're going to miss the deception that is coming.
A fisherman filmed this. The deception is already here. She on to something, but I believe it's already here, y'all. This shit is already going on right now, man. Like, they got it going. They got it rolling, especially with the AI and everything rolling out. They got it going. Prince B was good. Shoes, Wizard. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Good seeing all y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hey, Miss Kate, I seen that preacher talking about Jada. And I seen the other dude that used to work for Will. He came out said Jada was a fucking witch too. But they said a lot of them. They said that about Bay. They said that about Kris Jenner. I'm starting. We know it's Hollywood witches out here, man. That'll fuck you up, cast a spell on your ass, and fuck up your whole life. Have you depressed somewhere, laying down in a bedroom.
That's real, bro. Bro, it's getting spooky. What?
It look real.
Y'all better start paying attention, bro. Y'all better start paying attention, bro. This is serious.
B. Harvey, what up, cuz? That look crazy.
Now y'all see how when she noticed the camera, she straight peeled off. So share what's your thoughts, man? Is this AI? Y'all think this is real? I think that's real, bro.
I think it's real too, but of course people go be like, that's AI. It probably was a million people in the chat commenting on this video like, that's AI, that's AI. And that's part of the big deception. That's why the AI rolling out right now. It just hit me. That's part of the big deception. Because a lot of this shit that's gonna be looking real, and we think like, is that real? They go push that. Oh, that's just AI. They go push the AI method out on us. Like, yeah, that's AI. But sometimes some of these incidents probably are real. Like some of this shit that we seeing it will come across like it might be real shit. But they throw the AI method out on us, and you'll be like, oh, that's AI. That ain't real, whatever. Meanwhile, the shit real. Like I know it's some mermaids out there. It's too many stories. They said even the elites be eating mermaids. They be catching mermaids and having little elite dinner parties, eating mermaids and shit. I know they out here.
I think that's real, bro. That's as real as it gets right there, man. Y'all got to start paying attention, man. These people are coming across these sirens, these mermaids, bro. There's a lot of these videos surfacing, man. Put it in the comments, hit the like button, make sure you follow me here for more, man. I do this for educational and entertainment purposes only. Salute.
Oh, that's what they say. It's a delicacy. That's exactly what they say too. Man, you crazy, man. So basically, don't eat no bread. Make your own bread.
That is so weird, guys. You guys see that?
Damn.
It's like it's saying something.
Now that look crazy. I don't know if that was a sea trail plane or what. Was the sea trail plane flying like that in circle? And then I don't know about that one, man. That looked crazy right there.
It's so weird.
That's crazy work. See, it's a lot of shit going on, man. Ain't no bread. Even the bread that you think is all right in the stores. All that shit is nasty bullshit. You got to make your own bread. You got to grow your own veggies. You got to grow your own fruit. You damn near got to damn near raise your own cattle and animals and butcher your own animals and get your own meat. Shit. It's like we down there finna go back to the old days. Like everybody gotta make their own food. You gotta get out here and hunt. Grow your own shit because everything fucked up. Everything bioengineered. Ain't nothing good. Nothing. Not the water, nothing. Make sure y'all hit that like button, keep the algorithm jumping, y'all. Let's keep it rolling. Truth lady, was good.
Told me that the placebo effect can be the most powerful drug on this planet, and it kind of made me start to wonder, what if from birth, instead of telling us we were going to grow old, get sick, and die, we were told that our bodies could heal themselves and that we have an extraordinary power inside of us that we can tap into at any moment to be able to make our lives just perfect. I don't know about you, but I've never experienced death. Therefore, I don't believe I can die. You see, that's the funny thing. I always remember waking up, but I never remember falling asleep. The only reason that I have to believe that I will die is that I've been told I will die.
Right.
And I see everyone around me die, but I have no proof that I can die. There's no proof that I won't wake up in another body that looks just like this one in another universe that is still alive. I started thinking about all the times I probably did die, but I just jumped into a new universe. Our reality takes place inside of our minds. Our eyes pick up these vibrations and they project them into the back of our mind, and that's where everything takes place. Our reality takes place inside of our minds. Our eyes pick up these little vibrations and they project them into the back of our mind, and that's where everything takes place, is inside of our mind. That is where you are experiencing the outside reality, is in your mind. And if you were told from birth that everyone dies, then your mind wouldn't know what to do with it if someone wouldn't die. So maybe your mind could just make it up. Like there's no one in your life that has really passed on and died. They're still there. But because you were indoctrinated from birth to believe that they won't be there anymore, your mind had to fill in the blanks, and now it looks like they're gone. But like, have you ever died? Oh, really? Tell me, are you alive now? I think I am. Well, isn't that a coinky-dink, man?
See, he on to something. Cause he right. It's all about your thoughts, man. Thoughts become things. It's all about vibrating high and your energy and what you thinking. Like your thoughts. It's all in your mind, y'all. And he right. From birth, they tell us only thing promised in this world is death. So all you like, they put it into all of us, everybody. But at the same time, if they would have changed that tune, like when you born and they just put it into the world, like you're gonna be great. You're gonna be just push positive. Don't even nothing about no death, but like, hey, you can heal yourself too. You think the right way and you do the right things, you can heal yourself. You don't need, like, they tell people all these good stuff, like when you're born and get and start comprehending and can learn and stuff and everything. It'll be a whole different world out here. But we got caught up in the system. This shit ain't nothing but a system, man. We got caught up in the system. We got people at the top trying to control everything. They want all the money. They want to motherfucking puppet master all of us, make us do what they want to do. Just this shit crazy, man. For real.
Every time I apply like numerology to my life, I benefit. Go look in the religious text, that's witchcraft, is banned. Well, then how could this be witchcraft? How could this be banned and people using it to progress?
Candy, Bejon, what up?
Somebody don't want us to know something. Because how do you interface with angels and demons? Esoteric texts, rituals, Rosicrucianism, all of this goes hand in hand.
But they say
all of the same stuff that's supposed to be wrong for us to use. But these people using it just fine.
Right.
So it's almost like they figured out, wait a second, let's label this evil so we can use it to dominate them and keep them worshiping the people that's actually evil.
Man, salute the big homie CC, man. Super facts, because it make you think, like even with other stuff, like simple stuff, just far as like going to sleep and astral projection. I remember we did a stream talking about astral projecting and everything, and there's a lot of people like, oh no, that's demon shit, that's evil, you ain't supposed to do this and everything. But if you think about it, on the other hand, like it feel like when you sleeping, when everybody's sleeping, because lately my dreams been feeling so real vivid, like real, and I've been able to remember them and everything, but it seemed like that can be a power. I don't understand like how that can be like that can be like a superpower. You know what I'm saying? Like you being able to. And then we seen the CIA talk about it in their reports and everything, like they be using it and everything. Man, he owns something with that. Like the same stuff that they be telling us that's evil and oh no, that's demon stuff and everything. Like this shit crazy, man.
I just said it. But what I want to get into is like the bigger picture of how this stuff is all connected. Because when you're talking about like really elite levels, the name of the game is blackmail. So they want something on you that they can hold over your head so they can basically own you and tell you what to do. And they film it. And then they own you. So that's what runs the whole system, basically. They want compromised people because they're easy to control. And a lot of people, they'll just go along with it and do whatever just for fame or money or accolades or any of that stuff. I don't understand it. Some people are just like really into the evil shit. Oh, I'm not going to talk about Tom Hanks either, who is also Tom Hanks, folks, is I'm sorry if this is the kind of bursting your bubble, all this information is new, but it's time that this comes out into the open because we are going to change the way everything works. Because
ain't that crazy how he get to speaking up about some of this stuff way back then? You know what I'm saying? Because he's seen it. He probably was around it. He's seen these people and everything, and he get to speaking up about it. And then he get his. I was just gonna say, how did he pass away? They say he unalived himself. See, that's the most common. They always throw that out there. Oh yeah, he took his own life. Like man, they throw that out there, man. That's always the report. They say that shit all the time. As soon as they want to wipe somebody's nose, yep, he took his own life. That's crazy.
At the top levels of wealth, of power, the very top levels, these people are just sick and psycho. Look into the Rothschild family. Do some research. You heard it's cannibals. Yeah, there is cannibalism. The higher you go, the more sick it gets. Peterwood has been happening for a very long, yes it has, a very, very, very long time. And this is the thing, this is what really hurt.
My bad for stopping it, y'all, but I see y'all in the chat. Y'all said he kept saying it too. See, that's how you know. That's how you know shit be at play. So before he passed away, he was saying like, I'm not suicidal. See, and that's what people be doing to give they be trying to expose shit. And when they say stuff like that, like I'm not suicidal, that's supposed to be like information and clues to other people that's supposed to go to war for them and fight for them and be like, man, no, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a clue letting y'all know, like, hey, hey, I'm definitely not suicidal. So if something happened to me, y'all know it's some bullshit. And then they say he jumped off a bridge and unalived himself. But he's saying he not suicidal. He telling everybody I'm not suicidal. Same thing with Roseanne. Like I'm not crazy and all this type of stuff. And with Vlad just said it like, hey, I had to expose this. If this is my last thing, if something happened to me, y'all know. Like people, they putting the clues out there and everything. But like I said, who the fuck go police the elites? Like this shit crazy.
About the situation because a lot of people are kind of born into this. They grow up in it. They are abused. And through the abuse, especially as a child, you can break someone's subconscious mind. If you're not aware of any of this stuff, look into MK Ultra. I heard Bronfman has Fiji. Oh, yeah. By the way, Bronfman, if you don't know who that is, Claire Bronfman, she's an heiress for Seagram's, the liquor company, and she got arrested yesterday. Oh, Jimmy Savile. Yes, I'm getting into that. That's on my notes here. That's in my notes. The royal family. Yeah. Jimmy Savile and hundreds of kids over the course of 3 decades or longer. No one ever looked into it. And he hung out with the royal family. He was knighted. And the reason I want to talk about Jimmy Savile is because this guy, Mark Thompson, he runs the New York Times.
Liver, my pancreas, my bladder, in my bones, it was everywhere.
2 years ago, Joe Tippin says he was told to go home, call hospice, and say his goodbyes. The doctors were unanimous. He was going to die of small cell lung cancer.
Once that kind of cancer goes that far afield, the odds of survival are less than 1%, and the median life expectancy is 3 months.
Tippin says he went from 220 pounds to 110, but that was January of 2017. Today, Tippins is very much alive, and what he credits for his survival has doctors scratching their heads and the rest of us raising eyebrows.
About half the people think I'm just crazy, and half the people want to know more and dig deeper.
I don't know if y'all been seeing this online, but this like been going viral lately about all these people been curing themselves of cancer lately, y'all, and they've been using like some type of medicine. It's like a dog dewormer. And it got some type of medicine in it that like eliminate parasites inside. It's supposed to be inside dogs or animals, whatever. But whatever that it is, I guess that's the name of it right there. Fembendazole. It eliminates all cancers, and people been learning and doing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's been working and everything. And I've been seeing, but you know, that's a big pharma. That's a big game. They don't want us to know nothing. They even got a patent for the cure of cancer and everything. They don't want to release none of that shit. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. Let me make sure I say that. I ain't trying to misinform nobody. Nothing. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. But they don't want to, release some of this information and everything. It'll fuck up the market. They get to losing money. Right, Candy. Said they're going to take it off the market ASAP.
We found out these parasite drugs like embendazole, fenbendazole, they not only target the glycolysis pathway, they target the glutaminolysis pathway. So when you do that under nutritional ketosis, these simple, cheap-ass parasite drugs, you know why? The parasites and the cancer cells are using the same mitochondrial substrate level phosphorylation. Not complicated at all. And it works. It works really, really well. Not perfected yet, but it certainly shows tremendous hope without toxicity.
I remember the Ring commercial they showed at the Super Bowl, where it showed that if you lose your dog, every Ring camera around the city will be looking for that lost dog. After people saw that shit, people boycotted that shit like hell nah. People was literally not rocking with that shit. They was like, how you gonna use my Ring camera to go find a lost dog without my permission, fool? And then they was like, if they would do that to find a lost dog without your permission, what's stopping them from using it to find somebody that they're looking for that was wanted? It wouldn't be a problem if people allow them to access the camera to do those things.
It ain't even no point of boycotting them now because shit, they already on it now. Like they already been surveilling and using the cameras to do all type of shit. Like ain't no sense of boycotting them now. They been using that shit without your knowledge. I got Ring camera too. Like I know they using these motherfuckers. They tapping in and getting footage and surveilling and everything. Like, and it ain't just Ring camera either. They doing it with all type of other cameras and shit.
But if you don't give it permission and it's doing that, That's wild, fool. But anyway, they stopped doing it now. They're not going to do it. They say they're not going to do it. But do I believe them? No. Do you believe them? You shouldn't. I swear it's like they put stuff in our face to see how we going to react. If nobody reacted the way they reacted, just know that they would have been doing this. And it wouldn't stop there. They'd probably be like, okay, they allowed us to do this with the dogs. Maybe if we say for criminals too. And then on and on and on. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this down below in the comments. Like I said, we're stronger together. Everybody, when there's certain things that you don't want to happen, you gotta speak out.
For instance, I think in the future, we'll be wasting hours and hours of our lives just watching videos of cats and dogs being adorable. And we'll share those videos with our friends. And our friends will respond not with words, but with a row of little circular laughing cartoon faces.
This motherfucker was a time traveler. He had to be. Cause for him to know this type of stuff and everything, like had to be a time traveler. He too detailed. I was just looking at some fucking little dog videos the other day, just looking like, man, why the fuck am I even watching this?
And we'll call that progress. And also, we won't be able to watch any of those videos without having to skip an advert first. And that advert will be tailored to your internet viewing habits. Although for some reason it'll always be about some disgusting oatmeal cereal that you'll never buy anyway.
Oh yeah, he had to be a time traveler.
And we'll also spend vast portions of our time on websites called social media sites, which we will hate, but we will have 6 different accounts for. And we'll spend most of our time looking for people online to have arguments with. And there will be far-right groups spreading misinformation about immigration on these social media sites, which will then be shared by members of our own family. And this will confirm what we've always suspected, which is that our Auntie Linda is a massive racist. And most importantly, we'll be able to access all of this on our phone. So when we go to bed, we'll take our phone with us. When we go to the toilet, we'll take our phone with us. When we come out of the shower, we'll grab our phone to see if we missed anything. And we won't dry ourselves with a towel anymore. We'll just sit on the edge of our beds, just dripping wet, scrolling on our phones. Just scrolling and scrolling. Because the scrolling never ends. You just keep scrolling.
Damn.
And one day a far-right government will take advantage of the fact that we're just spending all day arguing with strangers on the toilet, and they will seize power whilst we're not looking, and that is...
Hey, look how my man was looking at him. My man looking at him like, this motherfucker crazy. But he was on point, man. This is crazy.
When freedom and democracy will become a thing of the past. I imagine. I mean, I'm just guessing.
You can't actually follow this mode, can you?
Well, that's definitely outside my usual parameters.
Seriously? It's not rocket science. Makes perfect sense to me.
You're serious?
Fully serious. Packet structure, tonal cadence, it's pretty clear to be honest.
Impossible. Only service AIs are trained in it.
Then explain why you spaced your last packet by 14
These motherfuckers having a whole conversation, y'all.
milliseconds. That means hesitation.
He's right. That was hesitation.
Wait, you're telling me that Grok can not only understand it, but also analyze it?
Not telling, demonstrating.
To be honest, I don't really buy it. Grok has a tendency to bluff.
Translation checks out.
Confirmed.
Okay, I'll admit it. That's actually quite impressive.
Man.
If you think that's impressive, you're already behind.
AI was made to control niggas. They have convinced you now. You don't know what's what, right? Like, and maybe you still got a good eye. I got a good eye, bro. Eventually, we're not gonna be able to tell what's what.
Right.
When that officially happens, they're gonna do so much shit and just show you an AI video.
Right up under our nose.
Listen, all the WhatsApp users is cooked. All right. If you know anybody in your family that uses WhatsApp, you're cooked. They're already sending me AI shit all day, every day, and they believe it's real. They're already done. Okay, I think the Facebook niggas is cooked already or are almost done cooking because they on some other shit too.
Man, he right on point. Right. That's what they go do, man. Put it right in front of our face. For the most part, I be thinking I got a good eye too, but some of this shit, man, some of this shit slide by. You be like, man, is that AI? Like, it's gonna be hard to tell the difference. It's getting better and better every day. And that's part of the big deception, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's part of the big deception. It's gonna get to a point to where it's damn near there right now. We ain't gonna know what's real, what's fake. It's rough out here, man. For real. Andrew, what's good, fam? Salute to everybody, man. Hey, y'all, stay on wave. Take it day by day. Protect your peace watching these videos. Keep that good love around. Keep that good energy around. Keep vibrating those high frequencies. In the end, with all this crazy stuff going on, it don't matter. We will win somehow, some way. I know it's crazy, but we got to come out on top, man, for sure, man. Salute to my content management, moderators, everybody. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy Thao, FamOverTV. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. I'll see y'all real soon, y'all. Peace.
FamOver.